Well, she's a martial arts mom with a love for kids.
Megan Girton is not only a mom, she's a foster parent, and she's here to share her journey to motherhood. So happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
I think about foster care and I think about fostering parents, and it seems like such a challenge, but yet so rewarding.
Absolutely. I could not think of living my life any other way. I really enjoy doing what I do.
And you have a personal connection.
I do. When I was a young girl, I also was in out-of-home care myself.
So tell me about this journey from the foster family to being a mom and now to being a foster mom and foster parents. How did that journey begin for you?
When I was young, I was put in out-of-home care. I was very fortunate to be put into a wonderful home with a single-parent father. And my father raised me up very well. I think he taught me how to be a parent. He taught me how to do many things. He encouraged me to go to college. He helped me through college. And eventually, I became a martial arts school owner. Yeah. He also is a martial arts school owner, so he gave me that gift.
Did you think at some point in life, I want to be a mom, and what it meant to be a mom?
Absolutely. I wanted to be able to be as terrific of a parent as my parent was to me. And he taught me so many great things about what family means, and I don't think I had a sense of that before he had me.
We do have a photo, I think, of some of the family here, and hopefully we can show that a little bit. But you have 4 children?
I do, and that's a photograph of me and my 2 youngest children.
I wanted to know, though,
who we got here? I'm sorry.
The man with his arm around me, that is my dad.
That's your dad.
Okay. And then more of the kids?
Yes.
So how did you incorporate martial arts? Is that the whole family?
That's my husband.
Well, she said dad was into martial arts,
right.
So yes, he encouraged you into doing that.
There's the family photo. I like that.
That's a beautiful family photo. I wanted to know, though, what did you learn that you say, you know what, I had no idea I was going to face this as a mom, dealing with your daughters now, just some of those things that you're like, there's no handbook for this one.
Absolutely. The middle of the night calls that you get from your teenagers. I never knew that was going to happen so frequently. I never knew. I never knew that a baby could, for instance, sleep through the night at 2 months old. Mine did not. So I didn't know how I was going to handle that. I had 2 toddlers at once as well, and that made it very difficult. But I'll tell you, so rewarding. As they grew up, as my children grew and grew, I learned more and more from them, and it just kept giving back to me, which made me want to become, a foster parent and take care of children out of home.
So yeah, you have 4 of your own, and then when did you say, okay, let's expand, let's do more? Can we do more? How did you manage that?
I moved to Milwaukee and I opened up a martial arts school, and I found that a number of my students were in out-of-home care.
Really?
Oftentimes the parents would ask me to take their children for periods of time while they were unable to care for them on vacation or business trips. And so I got licensed to become a respite. And then eventually I was asked, would I consider taking some children myself for longer periods of time? And so my husband and I did, and I'm so glad that we did.
It almost sounds like a no-brainer, like after, again, experiencing being in out-of-care yourself, and then having parents see something in you that they said, you know what, we want our children to be with Megan for this long or short period of time, and then you saying, you know what, I am that mother that can love all children.
Really, and you know, love is what parenting is. You don't have to be related to someone to love them.
Do you see a connection with martial arts and motherhood? And I mean, obviously it's a passion for you.
Absolutely. I think that being able to be a leader and being a model for children is what I've always wanted to do, even from a very young age. And so when I realized that that's really what parenting is loving somebody enough to want them to be able to be a leader and confident and definitely have what it takes to get out into the world and be a good citizen. And that's what I do. And that's exactly what I brought to my parenting as well.
And what do you hope to instill in your daughters?
I hope that my daughters will be strong, independent women who will never be afraid to take a chance and to take a risk.
And while today we are saying to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day, and we appreciate what you're doing, this is still the toughest job in America, isn't it?
I think it's the most rewarding job in America.
Right, but it's a tough job.
Definitely, probably the toughest.
Yeah, and so what have you countered, you know, as you have moved on, as the teens or the children get older and all of that, and you see them developing, it has to be rewarding, but when you look at the lessons you're trying to teach them and trying to reach them as well.
That's true. As they get older and more independent, I'm very lucky that my kids have done well. However, I have seen where children have not taken the right path, and trying to help them adjust and make some, I guess, some changes.
So what's Mother's Day like for you? What will you be doing today?
So today I will be spending the day with my kids.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, giving away any surprises here.
I think I'm not.
Yeah, you hope they got something planned for you.
That would be good. We have something planned for you
Yes.
as well, because we want to say thank you for being a guest on 4-1 Forward, and also happy Mother's Day to you.
More than welcome.
And thank you very much for coming to share your story.
Thank you both so much.
It's very inspiring.
Yes, and hopefully others will be inspired to foster children in need.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes.
Thanks, Megan.
Thank you.
Well, come